Former Edmonton backup James Franklin got the start against his old team last week, and he won tonight. Back where his career started for a Friday the 13th rematch against, the mentor, number 13 himself. That would be Mike Riley, who, yes, was the starting QB ahead of Franklin for 3 years, only to lose to him and Franklin's Argos last week in a game where Edmonton outplayed Toronto, but often had nothing to show for it. Trying to right that wrong in the Eskimo eyes tonight. Welcome to Friday Night Football here on TSN. Glad you could join us. Rod Smith, Milt Stiegel over there, Matt Dunnigan, and making his regular season debut on the panel, David Sanchez. Good to have you along for this one. It's an interesting game because of what happened last week at BMO Field in Toronto. 20-17 in a late drive to win the game by the ex-Eskimo, James Franklin. So Edmonton remembers that, of course.
Yes.
And they feel they could have been better. Is it good for them to get that rematch right away?
It's the best thing in the world. When you lose to a team, and Edmonton, they didn't come out publicly and say it, but they felt that they should have won that game. They felt that they lost the game. Toronto didn't beat them. So when you get the opportunity to come back that next weekend or that next game and play them, it's the best thing in the world. You almost wish you could play them that next day because you seek some type of revenge on that team.
Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Eat you up, right? You look at the Calgary Stampeders' last 2 regular season games, Grey Cups. I mean, hey, yeah, you want to be able to get out there and spit that out of your mouth as soon as possible, but, how are you going to change things? Eliminate the stupid penalties and tackle James Wilder Jr. and get off the field in the fourth quarter. The defense couldn't do that. James Wilder Jr. and that offensive line of the Toronto Argonauts controlled the line of scrimmage, and so you know what you got to do. If you're the Edmonton Eskimos, you got to man up in the last drive, get off the field, and give your guy a chance to go out there and win it for you.
The teams are chomping at the bit. You know who else is chomping at the bit? Is guys who didn't have a good game. And there's no worse time to have a bad game than the front end of a back-to-back. You know why? Because that's the film you watch over and over. Because you watch the last game, then you watch the team you're playing next week, which is the same game.
Can't even go to the grocery store.
Can't even go outside. Those guys want to play.
Is Edmonton going to win this game?
Yes.
They're going to win the game?
Yes.
Edmonton.
What about you, Mill? What do you got?
We got to give it back to Rod. Rod, give it back to Rod. Rod, give it back to Rod.
Okay, yeah. I think the Eskimos will win this one tonight. I didn't know we were doing predictions, by the way. By the way, we got live mics and Ludacris performing at the half at Commonwealth tonight. Kurt Gilks of Edson, Alberta. You can win groceries for a year if a kickoff's returned for a touchdown in this one, thanks to Safeway Sobeys $1 million touchdown to win promotion. If it happens a second time, you could also win $1 million. Good luck, Kirk. Kickoff coming up. Live mics. Chris Cuthbert, Glenn Suter after the break.
This is the beginning of the James Franklin era. That's a pretty good start. Riley end zone, and Ronnie Yell has the interception in the end zone.
100% he slipped and fell because of the turf. I've never seen D-Walk slip and fall on a one-on-one jump ball. I've been playing with him for 3 years.
Franklin's looking, goes end zone, and Declan Cross has given the Argos the lead. Could be the start of a new era here.
This program may contain coarse language that could offend some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Live mics under the Friday night lights at Commonwealth Stadium. Argos and Eskimos clash in the back half of a home-and-home on a rainy night in Edmonton.
Start number 5 for Mr. James Franklin. He is 3-1 in the early stages of his journey as a starting quarterback in the CFL. Just over 200 yards passing against his old team, the Edmonton Eskimos, and his old friend Mike Riley, the leading passer heading into Week 5 in the Canadian Football League. 370 yards passing last week, but the record not there against this Toronto Argonaut team. We'll be behind the curtain listening to all 4 of these guys.
That'll be interesting to hear Jason Moss, who goes for his 25th career win tonight, looking for a better start than the past 2 games and better finish than last week against Mark Trestman's crew, the final team to get a win in 2018. And you saw that Mark Trestman's looking for his 70th career victory here tonight. So Pascal Lochard and Jordan Robinson are back. Ronnie Pepper has it on the tee. The Eskimos won the toss and want the football first. Argos trying to sweep the Eskimos for the first time since 2013. And it will be Robinson from inside his 5. And he gets real big contact downfield. by Matt Finley.
Huddle, huddle, huddle. Huddle, 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 huddle.
See the numbers for Mike Riley last
Huddle,
week.
huddle. Let's go.
Just 2-6 in his career.
Here we go.
Toronto.
We got a fib. Doubles right, tough squeeze, 765 bungee. Wide trombone, R fan, X rebel, one-on-one. Ready? Got a wide, got a wide, got a wide. Huh? Trombone. Here we go. Snow! Snow! Hurry, hurry, son!
From the 22, Riley steps up, going to take a shot. Wide open receiver. And it's Duke Williams into Argo territory at the 35. And that's the fourth consecutive game now that the Eskimos have a connection of at least 40 yards.
Little wheel route here from Duke Williams, the leading receiver in the Canadian Football League, goes out looking like he's going to run the out and then straight down the field. And Mike Riley loves to throw that deep ball, gets out early on.
64 with a wide.
43-yard pickup. Williams leads the lead.
Ice! Hurry, hurry, son!
And length of reception. Fake one way. Over the middle. Nobody home. We'll set the Eskimos offense for you.
Well, there is the highlighted Duke Williams, leading receiver in the CFL heading into this week.
565.
He leads the group. Darrell Walker had a touchdown last week in Toronto. Travis Bond has fit in very well at that left guard spot. A big O-line in front of Mike Riley.
Oil! Hurry, hurry, son!
2nd and 10 from the Argo 45. Gonna go long once again, and this one is intercepted. TJ Heath will come out of the end zone. Up over the 20-yard line. And TJ Heath is brought down by Mike Riley at the 25 as Riley tosses his 6th interception of the season.
The Argonauts will take over. It looked like the Argos had this pretty well covered, and Riley was just looking to throw up that 50-50 ball. He'll do that. I mentioned he likes that deep ball, and even if there's coverage downfield, he'll take a shot and believe in his receivers to make the play.
Heath with his first interception, 5 last year.
Just the 2nd interception for the Toronto Argonauts secondary this season. One last week by Ronnie Yell.
Here's James Franklin. Fakes to Wilder. He looks downfield. Declan takes a jolt but hangs on and is about a yard short of the first down.
Well, I mentioned early in the journey for James Franklin, just start number 5 for him. He's 3-1, and the majority of his starts have been between these two teams, either as an Eskimo against the Argos or last week as an Argo against Edmonton.
4th and 5, handoff to Wilder, has a first down. James Wilder with 72 fourth quarter yards last week.
5 more.
Really needs to get S.J. Green going. This time last year, he had almost 400 yards receiving, just 105 after 3 games this season. Got to get him going, and William Campbell will block the backside of a right-handed quarterback in James Franklin.
From the 40, out of the pocket, and will carry the football and lunge ahead for about 5 as we set the green and gold defense for you. Tackle on the play made by Gerald Rivers.
Speaking of guys that need to sort of get going statistically, how about Armando Sewell still looking for his first sack of the 2018 campaign. J.C. Sherritt, in a losing effort last week, led the team with 8 tackles. Matchup we're going to watch between him and Wilder. And in the secondary, interception for Maurice McKnight on the corner.
Second and 5, and a flag comes down. Wilder to the backfield with a big gain. He'll get pushed out at the Edmonton 41. Let's find out if this will be coming back.
The way that J.C. Sherritt is laboring, I would suggest
contact. Edmonton number 32. Penalties decline. It's a first down.
Well, the call against Nick Taylor on the corner.
J.C. Sherritt looked like he was motioning towards, he was laboring a little bit, motioning towards the officials as if he was going to be the victim of a pick here. But that's not the case. He tripped on his own teammate.
23 yards for Wilder, who caught 3 last week, 147 yards from scrimmage. Gets the ball again. Argos scored on their first 2 possessions last week and built an early 12-0 lead.
40 running off tackle.
Here we go. We got R fly to west, trips left. 365, X dragon, white space, and R1, ready?
So 2nd and 6 for the Argos.
Hut. Ready? Hut.
And looking for Cross again, and he is cut down after a short gain. And a tackle by Money Hunter to prevent a first down. And let's see if the field goal unit comes on.
Well, last week, Declan Cross with the go-ahead touchdown on what was a 75-yard fourth quarter drive orchestrated by James Franklin that lasted 7 minutes, ended in the Declan Cross touchdown, put the Argos ahead.
Hey, I like that.
There's Pepper's numbers has not been tested much in this department out of the hold of University of Alberta product Jimmy Ralph, and Ronnie Pepper connects, and the Argos open the scoring points off the interception tossed by Mike Riley, the league leading passer in terms of yards, completions, and percentage. Ready to bounce back when we return on Live Mike Night in Edmonton. The CFL on TSN is brought to you by the Nissan Titan, official vehicle of the Canadian Football League. Friday night, Commonwealth Stadium at the Brick Field, and the Eskimos take over at their 35-yard line.
Ice! Ice!
Fake to Gable. Duke Williams has his second catch. And rallying quickly to the football, Abdul Kenneth.
Let's take a look at the Argos defensively. Cleon Lang leads the team up front with 2 sacks.
541 Bertha Willie.
In the linebacking core, led the team
541 Bertha Willie.
For
541
linebackers,
Bertha Willie.
they moved Justin Tuggle from defensive end to the middle.
41 Bertha Willie.
Ball had 6 tackles against Edmonton. Ronnie Yell leads the team in defensive plays and had a pick, the first for the Argos last week.
And off inside, CJ Gable has 5 up to the 50-yard line, and Cleon Lang and Dylan Wynn combine on the tackle. Gable 4th in the league in rushing at 280 yards coming in.
Hey, 564, 564, 564, 564, 64 with a wide, Here we go. Oil!
Argos send pressure. Looking downfield and overshoots DeKeel Williams with Ronnie Yell in coverage. And the Eskimos will have to punt.
Yeah. Even low with the wagon on that side. He was off a little bit to the boundary, but to the field they were low on the waggle too with Duke, so.
Suggesting that Ronnie Yell in his coverage was low on the coverage on Duke Williams, which is why he took the shot deep over the top and just missed him.
Hugh O'Neill the punt. That's Martese Jackson. And Jackson able to shed that tackle. A few extra yards before he's brought down by Corey Jones. So James Franklin led the comeback against his old team last week. And on the first possession has the Argos out in front by a score of 3-0 early here at Commonwealth. homecoming of sorts for James Franklin. 3 for 3 out of the gate here. A 3-0 lead, and with more on the returning Argo quarterback under the umbrella. Here's Farhan.
Thanks, Chris. In 3 seasons for James Franklin here in Edmonton. And he said that he didn't get lost going to the visitors' locker room. He actually had to go there once last year for a league-mandated drug test because that's where they were conducting them. The one thing he noticed was the home dressing room here in Edmonton is much nicer than the away dressing room. He thought he would be here a little bit longer as an Eskimo and really embedded himself in this community. In fact, he and his wife came back here in March for the birth of their baby daughter, and they really wanted to make sure they had friends and family here at the game tonight. Probably as many as 50 here tonight. He says what really has impressed him is that both of his stops he's had a chance to work with some of the league's best. Ricky Ray, of course, and Mike Riley. And he appreciates coaching, being coached by Mark Trestman and Anthony Calvillo. He says they are demanding in the film room, demanding on the practice field, but they're not overly loud coaches that want to get into your face. He doesn't respond to that. He likes the atmosphere he's in now.
And Suits, to be successful, he's got to continue that connection.
Yeah.
Green. 31 yards to Green, now on the ground to Martise Jackson. And he gets driven back. Armando Sewell closed that hole.
Real nice catch by S.J. Green. James Franklin, take a look at his numbers as the backup quarterback in Edmonton. When he first arrived, it was both Matt Nichols and Mike Riley with the Eskimos. He was actually number 3 in that first year, but through time, Matt Nichols off to Winnipeg. Mike Riley won the job in Edmonton, and the journey begins for James Franklin in Toronto.
2nd and 9, they were 10 for 20 on 2nd down conversions last week. Hasn't missed a throw yet, but unable to connect with S.J. Green, who had a step as he's been isolated against Aaron Grimes here in this first quarter.
It looks like that's a bit of a matchup for Edmonton. They're moving Aaron Grimes. He's made that nice catch over the middle, and now Grimes in a trail position. He knew he had Neil King over the top. And a little trash talking after the fact.
Johnny Peffer looks for the corner. Jordan Robinson back, and Peffer, I believe, has got it inside the 5. A tremendous punt. And they're going to mark it at the 4-yard line. So the 3rd time Peffer's hit it inside the 10. All 3 coming against Edmonton. CFL on TSN keeps on rolling tomorrow. Blue Bombers take on the Lions. Action gets underway 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. TSN 1, 3, and 4. Matt Nichols against Solomon Elamimian and Travis Lule.
Yep, starting tomorrow night in the rematch.
And we're looking forward to hearing some of the terminology tonight. Jay and Dan already anticipating what Mike Riley might be calling.
All right, boys, let's get a long one here, huh? All right, we're on 2-on-2. We got North Jacks left, White Flow, 41W, Bone Willie, Z Smoke on 2-on-2. Ready?
If he says Shinetti tonight, our season's been made.
I don't like our chances, but possible.
Beach!
Early movement there along the line.
Procedure, Edmonton number 58. We'll go back half the distance. It's going to be first down repeated, and timer, you're going to hold the clock.
Travis Bond, and that was an issue last week.
Hey.
7 penalties against the Eskimo
it's
offense.
Echo, all right? North Jacks left, White Flow, 41W, Bone Willie, Z Smoke on 1-on-1. Ready? 41. Yeah. Ice. Yeah. 41. No.
41, 4 receivers, one side, one
Ice.
the other. Is that the
Ice?
not? Straight ahead, CJ Gable got to an extra level, and Jermaine Gabriel, the safety, has to bring him down. Pickup of 10 for Gable.
Yeah, there's a lot involved in those play calls from Mike Riley for both quarterbacks, as a matter of fact, that you'll get a chance to listen to tonight. And it's
540 bone, 540 bone, 540 bone, 540 bone. 40 bone.
Formation where everyone lines up, all their assignments and protections up front.
Snow! Hurry,
2nd and 2. Back in the hands of Gable off the right side, has a first down, and the Eskimos have a little breathing room out of their own zone. Eric Stryker, a newcomer in the Argo defense, in on the tackle.
2 monster runs there, huge runs for C.J. Gable, get him out of trouble.
Hey, 364, 364. 364. Hey, doubles right tight, doubles right tight. Cal, over here. Okay, yeah. No, you're good, you're good.
Held it
Yeah, slow fly, that's fine.
Just 39 yards last week for Gable.
Here we go. Snow! Snow! Hurry, son!
Short drop, slant, caught. Walker has another first down. Cassius Vaughn, the tackle, across the 30-yard line.
There's 2 zones on the field that you want to be efficient at offensively. One is coming out of your own end when you're inside your own 20.
564, 564.
Mission accomplished in that regard for Edmonton. And the other is in the red zone when you're at the other end of the field.
564.
This is a successful drive already for Mike Riley.
64.
13 to Walker. Riley with 3 of the top 5 receivers in the league.
Hurry, son!
4-man rush time. Open the target. Kenny Stafford the catch. Gabriel another tackle, but the Eskimos are up close to their own 50-yard line. So Walker 3rd in the league. Stafford's 5th. And Duke Williams the league leader in receptions.
Red Goat Shack, 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 96, 2 pullers. 2 pullers.
And Brian Mitchell into the game after that 17-yard pickup.
Oil! Hurry, son!
Argos send extra pressure. Pitch is dropped. Walker can't hang on.
The smokes.
There was an issue there. Just hearing Mike Riley wasn't happy with the execution of that play. I mean, when he took that snap, he almost opened up
Holly,
to
550 Holly.
To
550
his left,
Holly, 550
looked and
Holly.
went, oh,
50 Hoss, free release.
like the receiver wasn't where he was supposed to be.
Here we go. Snow! Hurry, son!
2nd and 10, 1 for 3, and a flag comes down. The play doesn't get off.
I don't know.
Procedure, Edmonton number 66. 5-yard penalty will repeat 2nd down.
So this time it's O'Donnell, the 2nd procedure call on the drive. Matt making the transition from right guard out to left tackle. And when you're 6'11", 350,
550.
They see you when you move.
Free release on the quick, all right? On the quick. Free release out to the flat, 1 yard. Explode. Go. Here we go. Snow! Hurry, son!
So 2nd and 15, the pass caught at midfield.
Right,
They'll be a couple of yards short of a first down. Natea J with the catch.
Well, here's Mike Riley talking in that last play about free release. He's talking to C.J. Gable there when he says free release. It's just a quick reminder to his running back, hey, free release, don't check blitz, head out to the flat, which he did and was covered, didn't throw it to him, but that's exactly what Riley communicated to his tailback.
Take out there like a 7 or an 8.
Still 3rd and 4, and Hugh O'Neill kicks it away. And this one bouncing down around the 15-yard line. Jackson will pick it up. There is a flag for no yards at the 17-yard line. Well, the mics are open. We'll let you eavesdrop on one.
Hello, camera 3. Let's have a day, baby. Have a day.
Doctor, how are you tonight?
I'm great. Nice day for a football game.
Beautiful.
Nice and cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that one was a pickle. Who's the little fast guy? Andale.
What?
Who's the little fast mouse in the cartoon?
Me? Oh, Dakota. Jerry.
Hey.
Tom and Jerry?
No.
I'm not going to worry about it right now. But
Who is that cartoon character?
I want to say Speedy Gonzalez.
Right?
Basically.
Yeah, Speedy Gonzalez. What the guys told us yesterday, we'll hear a lot more in that Argo huddle than we might have had Ricky Ray been the quarterback. Quieter when the veteran was running the show. Franklin to air it out. Monty Edwards, a catch at midfield. And he falls into Eskimo territory. Neil King, the safety, has to bring him down, but Franklin has been on the money here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, it's just a bending seam route from Armande Edwards. And he finds that soft spot.
37 yards, Edwards' biggest catch so far in 2018. So at the Eskimo 51, first down. Wilder straight ahead, and Armando Sewell shuts the door.
5 more.
That's 5 receivers.
Here we go. We got spread left Ray, 64, wide bingo escape, X-tap Dave, on one, ready?
Completely different language.
Jimmy Ralph, Malcolm Williams have checked in.
Ready?
The 3 Canadian receivers swung out to Wilder, and Wilder gets the block. Good contact there that'll drive him back short of the first down, and Aaron Grimes comes up bouncing after the hit.
Well, a lot of the terminology is unique to each team, but I can't show you that the 5R meant those 5 receivers right there in the formation for James Franklin. He's going to hit the 6th receiver, which becomes James Wilder Jr. out of the backfield. But that's your 5R set.
3rd and a yard. They were stopped in short yardage last week by J.C. Sherritt. They'll give it to Wilder straight ahead, and he should have it.
The thing that's remarkable is 2 different personalities between James Franklin and Mike Riley, and certainly the 2 coaches too.
So we're going to have to change up the hound to hound banger, okay, if we run it.
They're making adjustments, getting ready for their next series out there. He'll talk to Mike Riley, but even though different personalities, just how calm these 2 quarterbacks are calling these plays in the huddle.
Okay? On the count.
Meanwhile, Green, along with Edwards and Noel in motion. First down, Franklin did as he delivered, but got it away, and S.J. Green's got another Argo first down at the 25. Should be the final play of this opening quarter, a 16-yard connection to S.J. Green, who has 2 for 47 in the opening quarter. Argos won last week in a tight ball game. This one close after 15 minutes. Argos with a 3-0 lead.
This program may contain coarse language that could offend some viewers. Discretion is advised.
First quarter, only 3 points on the board, but both offenses were moving the football.
Yeah, you take a look at the passing numbers for both James Franklin and Mike Riley, and they're on pace, both of them, for 400-yard games. So we talk about James Wilder, big 120 yards last week, but every game is a different journey, and in the rain, these quarterbacks are throwing the ball.
It's only 5 quarters, but Argo fans must feel a little more comfortable about the next guy up after Ricky Ray.
Well, I've been looking forward, and I think a lot of football fans have been, to see James Franklin get his opportunity. Not under these circumstances, obviously, with an injury to Ricky Ray, but just to see James Franklin. I think he's got a bright future and continues to trend in the right directions.
First down, 25-yard line. Going to take a shot for Noel. Up, and he can't hold on as he was bumped at the goal line by Maurice McKnight.
And Noel had a big game last week. A couple of catches, a 50-yarder and a 31-yarder. Very similar to that.
Spread right on the red. 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 Red, red. 5-13.
Like Franklin's changing the play, 2nd and 10. Pressure, screen, Wilder gets a block and gets the first down just inside the 15-yard line.
Boy, he got a couple big boys out in front of him, and that was a well-executed screen. Key in these plays is the timing from Franklin, not to let the guys adjust too quickly, but allow those defensive linemen up the field a little bit before he gets it to Wilder. He had a couple of big boys up front blocking for him and picks up the first down.
95, don't quit. On one, ready?
Wilder 54 yards from scrimmage so far. 3 catches for 41. Argo's second best in the red zone so far this year. James Wilder Jr. again. Not much up the middle.
Get him off the field now. Let's go.
So another 2nd and long.
Gerald Rivers coming in at D-line. I think the message from Jason Moss just before he went in, that was the voice you heard him saying, get them off the field. Get that Argo offense off the field and get the field goal team out there.
Second and 10. Franklin looking end zone, nobody there, and he'll be dragged down around the 10-yard line. Brought down again by Rivers.
That's a decision by James Franklin that is a very good one, and remember, he's just in start number 5.
It's interesting, you just heard from the Eskimo bench. They're going for it, and Mark Trestman leaves the offense on the field.
Here we go.
3rd and 6.
Whip the blue right, our peel.
Down around the Edmonton 10-yard line. Starting to see a little bit more of this. Argo's trying to convert over the middle, incomplete. It's actually intercepted.
Good job, Chris.
It was picked off. And it's Chris Edwards who makes the catch for the interception. And it is a turnover down deep in Edmonton territory. Ball in and out of the hands of Noel. It looks like this is coming back.
Holding Edmonton number 58. This is a 10-yard penalty. Will repeat first down.
So Travis Bond, and now that's 3 penalties against the offensive line in this first half.
Well, you know, sometimes we question the odd call. Sometimes you just got to call it as it is, and this is just a bad decision by Travis Bond. He's going to pull
564,
and watch him just grab the Argo defender around the shoulder pad and hang on. I mean, that's just a decision made by a football player, and it's a bad one.
Ice! Ice! Hurry, hurry, hut!
Oh, 1st and 20. Got it out of his hands quickly.
We got half of it back.
Catch for Williams.
Here we go.
That's the goal, right? Mike Riley just told you the goal. When you get a penalty like that, and you're at 2nd and 20, or 1st and 20, I should say. You want to get half of it back on first down. Get yourself into a 2nd and long. It's not ideal 2nd and long normally.
I need to run.
But in this case, he'll take 2nd and 8 after being 1st and 20.
Nate, go. Here we go. Snow! Snow! Hurry, hurry, hut!
Riley throws. Nice pitch. There we go. Duke Williams right at the first down stick. Cassius on the tackle, and Williams has another catch.
Couple plays and bail out. Travis Bond's decision. And
hey, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490. 90, 90.
Oh, I got him back up. Come on, dude, let's go.
Ice! Ice! Hurry, hurry, hut!
Fake to Gable. Give it to Williams, and he gets cut down. Cassius Bond from his Sam linebacker spot with the tackle.
Interesting little insight there from, and you saw Mark Trestman. when he watched where his defense went on the field, and now after a couple of completions, Mike Riley on first and 20.
Take a look at the 147 pop. Are we getting any action from the back?
He just kind of gave it that sigh and said, man, we had them down in the, and backed up into their own end. Now they're climbing out of that hole.
Another second and long for the Eskimos. Riley out of the pocket, takes off. Marcus Paul can't bring it down. Riley has a first down run. Just 5 carries, 11 yards last week, but Mike Riley does that with regularity, and he has another important Eskimo first down.
.578. 78. Right side.
15-yard run for Riley. First down at the 47.
Snow! Rehearse, hunt!
4 receivers near side. Riley rolling that way. Threw behind the target. And that one bounced off the shins of Ronnie Yell, who I don't think expected it.
And they can't hook up. It'll be second and 10.
I was going to listen into Riley's reaction after this throw because it was on 13 here. I mean, that was, what did he call it in warm-up? He called it a pickle. I think that when he threw one that he didn't like, he said, no, that was a pickle. Well, that one was a pickle, too. Ronnie Yell was breaking on Darrell Walker.
Sneaky. Over here, coming. They get up to left flat. Go ahead, go.
Well, they've already converted third and long 3 times on this possession. Second and 10. Here comes pressure. Steps up again. And he'll take off again. And he'll get another first down with a lunge at the Argo bench. Vintage stuff for number 13 on Friday the 13th.
And he's got it first down.
Now he's just trying to catch his breath. Another great run to keep this drive alive. And remember where it started. So very important to get that field position back, but now he's a first down away from potential points.
You're on the split. You good? Wide, check wide.
Ninth play of the drive as they cross midfield.
Ice! Rehearse, hunt!
5 receivers out. Underneath the crosser, in and out of the hands of Williams. Incomplete.
Looks like the rain has a lot lighter than it was at the start of the game. I'm not going to give Duke Williams an out here, but just have to take that extra second, concentrate on the football and the tip of the football.
765 with a wide.
Williams with 3 straight 100-yard receiving games.
Snow! Rehearse, hunt!
Here comes Vaughn on the blitz. Second and 10. Riley hit. And that pass. And
get your ass up, Mike.
There is why we have him mic'd up so you can maybe feel the impact.
I felt it. I buckled. I mean, you see 26 Vaughn coming. And I don't think he even got the hit, but oh, man.
Now that's Justin Tuggle, the middle linebacker. And Riley shrugs it off like it's just another play.
I love he shrugged it off, but he also went to Jason Moss to take a look. Let's take a look at the protection on that blitz. Let's take a look at that blitz. And they will. They'll go right to the iPad.
Well, they dug it out of their own end and tried to back up Martese Jackson. He did stay in and is up to the 20 on a nifty 14-yard punt return. So the offense has continued to move. James Wilder Jr. has been a big part of that, but midway through the second quarter, just 3 points on the scoreboard.
It's a home run! The straightaway center! Oh, my! He got all of that one!
Listen up and I'll tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, Others aren't so bold.
Get this sporty new Ram 1500 Express. 4x4, quad cab. Or step up to the special edition Black Express. Black grille, black badging, 20-inch wheels. It's a perfect time for a new Ram. It's our best finance offer of the year. 0% financing for 72 months plus $11,890 in total discounts.
By now, Grace knew Michelle's usual order. Then Michelle saw Tim's salted caramel ice cap with sweet salted caramel drizzle and whipped topping. No problem. Grace has got this. Try Tim Hortons' new salted caramel ice cap today.
CFL on TSS. Saturday Night Football. Let's get it started.
The Argos are rolling again.
We all live for moments of greatness. Those moments can only be achieved when we pull together.
James Franklin and the Argos out of this home and home against Edmonton and getting set for home and home against Winnipeg next. First down at their own 20. Over the middle, S.J. Green to catch and another first down. And that's good news for the Argos that Franklin and Green getting established together.
Yeah, you got to remember that. This start number 2 for James Franklin, the Argos, so he's got to work on that chemistry with Green.
65 W All-State. Arno Greeno, Z-Doc on one.
3 for 59 after 3 catches for 34 last week. 10 catches on 24 targets coming in for S.J. Green. And they go back to him here. And it's broken up by Aaron Grimes. And that's a prime matchup tonight. The best defensive half of the Eskimos against one of the best receivers in the league.
Yeah, it's an outstanding matchup, and Green's taking his turn. There he is there, and you're going to see Grimes just out of your screen. He'll pick him up, showing like he's playing deep, and then he sits on the route, breaks underneath it. Timing excellent. I'd call it about a draw right now between the two.
Second and 10. And Franklin going to take a shot for Edwards. And that bounced off the helmet of Money Hunter. It falls incomplete.
Hunter is in a trail position here defensively. He knows he's got top help, so he's got Aaron Grimes on one side and Neil King on the other. So he gets in that trail, it bounces right off him. That's called cover 2 man. Man underneath with 2 guys over the top.
Snap pulled down by Pepper. Just got it away, but rush kick. And does it bounce inbounds? They're going to say an illegal punt. And look at the field position. Just a 26-yard punt. And they're going to take it up on the illegal punt call. So look at the unorthodox money play on defense.
Back to Commonwealth Stadium, Mike Riley back on the field after taking a big-time hit at the end of his last series. He's taken more than his share of hits in his career, but he's not one to point the finger. When he got back to the bench, he said, that was my fault. I held on to the ball too long. Justin Sorensen then came to him, explained to him the adjustment he made when Vaughn blitzed and how it opened up Tiggle. He said, it's okay, Justin, I got you. It's all on me.
Ice!
Seems to take at least one of those a game, doesn't he? Here's Gable trying to spin off, and Cleon Lang is there, playing back in his hometown. Graduate of Holy Trinity here in Edmonton, and always brings his A game against the Eskimos. In fact, he knocked Mike Riley out of that game in Fort McMurray a few years back with an injury.
Walk in the back?
Riley has taken those hits. And
walk in the back, I think.
So what's the flag? Illegal low block. Edmonton number 3. We'll go back 10 yards. We'll repeat first down.
Keep him there. Come on, guys.
The TJ called for the illegal block. Didn't see the flag on that.
Flush it.
But the Argos take the penalty.
Did you just say Natasha?
No.
Hear what Mike Riley was telling his team, including the TJ, was flush it.
Hey, 364, 364,
Short memory.
364.
Let's get that next play called. And they're once again in first and 20.
Easy, easy. 350, 350, 350,
yeah.
350.
And they said 7 last week was too much.
Right. Ice! Ice! Hot!
Empty it out quickly into the hands of Darrell Walker. Tuggle on the scene. And they get that 10 yards back plus a few more. And
come on!
The first starts to fly.
Hey! 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 Back it up! Back it up! Back it up!
Late flag there.
Get an idea of who's in charge, don't you?
Oh, no question. Wants to sort out the penalty flags, see if they got the retaliation or the
After
cruising.
The play, major foul, unnecessary roughness. Toronto number 26 will go up 15 yards. It's a first down.
Yeah, that was the retaliation by Cassius Vaughn on an offensive lineman cruising. The play was blown dead right about there, and you'll see an Edmonton lineman. I think it was Justin Sorensen. It was Justin Sorensen coming through there, doing a little cruising, which could be called a penalty. Wasn't. The
590,
retaliation
590,
was.
590, 590, 90, 90, 90, 90.
Call first down.
What do we got here?
Double tight ends.
Here we go. 90 stance. Oil! Oil! Hurry, hot!
And they fake to Gable, get it in the hands of Robinson. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown! Jordan Robinson, his first.
Good job, baby.
And the Canadian Football League.
What happened here? Great job, boys. Great fucking job. Hey! Hey! Hey, Jordan! Jordan!
30-yard
play, baby. Nice tightrope walker, right? Good job.
Great change motion there. Just making sure that did not step out of bounds on the run.
Hey, just keep repeating the play to me because it's cutting in and out. I didn't even get the smash until you told me right at the end. I heard you say.
Both feet in bounds. And you hear Riley talking about making sure that his headset and his helmet is working correctly, that Jason Moss continues to give him the play calls because he only got part of that last one, but it was enough to get Jordan Robinson in the end zone.
Pretty successful play for a near miscommunication. A guy from Ricky Raised University, Sacramento State. Jordan Robinson caps a 3-play, 48-yard touchdown drive. John White adds the convert, and the Eskimos have their first lead of the night with just under 4 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody at home, shout out. Love y'all, baby.
Got to get that lead block on a run like that where you get outside and down the sideline to get to the end zone. Jordan Robinson gets it from the fullback, Calvin McCarty. They're both going to loop around here, and this is what I'm talking about in this motion. It looks like they're going to come out of the right side of the formation, but they don't. Calvin McCarty first comes around. Now he's going to be the lead blocker and step up and make the key one, and he gets the edge. Stop it there. That's the key block right there. He makes that one. Now Robinson can play off that block, inside cut, and then acceleration.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Saw Justin Tuggle commit inside as well. And Robinson gets outside. And the rain picks up here at Commonwealth.
It's a touchdown that has been generated by a couple of key moments or drives in this game. I think back to when Mike Riley was inside his own 5-yard line a couple of series ago. He has slowly chipped away with the field position, Chris, until a point where they finally get it about midfield and they end up scoring on the drive.
Martez Jackson. Flag comes down. Another flag as he is brought down across the 40.
Martez Jackson on the return. Couple of flags.
Make your getaway with intelligent all-wheel drive in the 2018 Nissan Qashqai.
So the Argos walking back after the penalties on that Martez Jackson return.
This is going to be tripped right tight, 99 Glenn W. Hack on the green. It's going to be 99 Glenn W. Hack on the green.
Officials still conferring. Look like two different infractions to sort out.
During the return, holding Toronto in the 45. It's a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be first down.
Well, just one call. Justin Herdman on the hold. Argos with 171 yards of offense here in the first half.
Glenn W. Hack on the green. Tripped right tight.
Penalty did not change the play call for James Franklin.
Run! Hurry!
And somebody flinched.
Procedure. 69, Will.
Procedure. Toronto, number 69. 5-yard penalty. We'll repeat first down. We're going to hold the clock until the snap.
Left tackle Will Campbell.
My cage is too good.
Well, the Eskimos have had to dig out of deep field position starts, and now the Argos are in that bind, having to start at the 15.
Eskimos did it with C.J. Gable on one of their series deep in their end and got him out and involved to get him out of the hole.
Ray, fake 99 on the R rover on one, ready?
Martez Jackson and Wilder in the offense as they hitch it to Jackson. And a catch across the 20-yard line. And he is dragged down there by Nick Usher.
Difference, Chris, between James Franklin calling plays and Mike Riley, and that's because James Franklin is a visiting quarterback and he's fighting the crowd.
We got Fib, Red Ray, 64, X-Buck, Z Chico on one, ready?
He's got to get his volume up a little bit higher and get that communicated to the O-line and all his receivers, whereas Riley can calmly call it.
8 for Jackson, 2nd and 7. Franklin looks for Noel. Overshoots the mark. Pretty tight coverage from Maurice McKnight. And it's an Argo 2 and out.
It was, but that's a catchable ball for Noel. He's dropped a couple tonight.
Big first game for Levi Noel as the starter. Not tonight so far.
Yeah. That's all you, 9-7. They not normally over here. He not normally over here.
CFL Wired, Tuesday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, across the TSN network. Got a chance to hear Chris Van Zyl a little bit mic'd up last week. He's good. Yeah. Nice move here by Pepper, driving Robinson back to his 35. And Tuggle on the scene to make the special teams tackle.
Skyscraper, starring Dwayne Johnson, in theaters July 13th.
Well, the leading quarterback in the league got things going now offensively. 171 yards.
All right, here we go. Why is it Cleon in there?
351 cut X Dragon, S quick Z smoke on one-on-one. Ready? 351. Going
Why wouldn't Cleon be in right now with 2:45 left?
First down from their 49. They hitch to Kenny Stafford. Gets a block. And shot through. Close to 9 yards for Kenny Stafford.
And here comes Cleon Lang back on the field defensively. It tells you how important he is. Mark Trestman
Nike.
wanted him on the field for this drive with just over 2 minutes left in the half.
Coming in.
Second and a yard, and a sneak by Riley for a fresh set of downs at the Argo 50.
That tells you the importance of interior defensive lineman. Starts down Main Street, those two tackles.
490 Stone. 490 Stone. 490 Stone. 490 Stone. Hey, it's the X reverse. We're faking 91. You're cutting down the DN on the left side. D-Walk, me and you. Me and you. Here we go. Ice! Oh, we had it.
Out, Edmonton.
Hey, we were fine. We were fine, were we not?
Interesting there in the communication from Riley. First of all, they called the timeout outside of his control because they felt they were going to lose the...
2 back, play 64.
Unless Jason Moss wanted another play.
He is changing the play now that he's got
two back. Here we go.
That call because he's going to 2 back, but he had an option.
All right, we got fib, gold right, tight, yo-yo. 51 Haas Bahar, Z Hollywood S flat, RY Tyson jerk on one-on-one. Ready? 51 free release to left, into the flat.
There's that free release again.
Here we go. Snow!
Bahar stays in. And the ball dropped by Gable. Dislodged by Justin Tuggle.
Huddle up. Bring it back. Matty, let's go.
That's the free release Mike Riley talked about. We saw it early in the first quarter, and now in the second, free release from his running back. And this time, Justin Tuggle tracked it.
Ball's up there. 774. Hey, beach. Hey, beach. 774, back switch. Beach. Here we go. Beach!
Eskimos 2 back, 2nd and 10. Here comes the heat. Opens up for Riley. Gonna take a shot. Got it! Was dislodged. A huge hit by Ronnie Yell with the breakup on what looked like a big play to Duke Williams.
Great timing on the hit from Ronnie Yell on this straight seam route from Duke Williams. Mike Riley has to step up in the pocket because of the pressure from Cleon Lang. But how about that timing? Ronnie Yell, as I mentioned off the top of the show, leads the Argos defensively in defensive plays. You almost never hear that from a corner.
Martese Jackson let it go over his head. And he's going to concede a point.
155, that's a good
You're going to be big. Right. You're going to be big on tight. It was hard because he ran post on me.
Yell, the former PC line, it was a takeaway in each of the first 3 games this season.
That's what he was talking and communicating there. He said, I had a post to deal with. He had 2 receivers there. One was Duke Williams, which he made the hit on, but he had to react to that late because of the post from Darrell Walker that was holding him into the middle of the field a little bit longer. So one route trying to influence the other. It's giving James Franklin a chance with lots of time to try and put some points on the board before the half.
Hey, green! Hurry, cut! Hurry, cut!
Wilder. He's brought down quickly. Usher, first man to meet James Wilder Jr.
Mentioned he had 120 rushing, 147 total on 24 touches. Very important in those final 2 drives of the game in the fourth quarter.
Carries 16 yards so far tonight for 32. Does have 3 catches for 41. 2nd and long. And in and out of the hands of Malcolm Williams. pigskin slippery, but the Argos have had some drops that they should have held on to.
Yeah, these young Canadian receivers, Malcolm Williams in that case, Noel, and a couple tonight. James Franklin is not just honing in on S.J. Green or Monty Edwards, his 1 and 2 targets, but he's trying to spread the football around. He's going to lose some trust in those guys if they don't start coming up with those catches.
2 consecutive 2-and-outs for the Argos offense. Pepper's punt will bounce out of bounds at the 39-yard line, a 35-yard punt. Well, don't miss the original HBO documentary critics call remarkable, inspirational, and beautifully made. Robin Williams, Come Inside My Mind, premieres Monday at 8 Eastern only on HBO Canada. Argos offensive coaches going over some adjustments on the sideline, but right now it's Mike Riley with the chance to enhance the Eskimo lead in the last 86 seconds of this first half.
Snow! Snow! Or who's it?
4-man rush, a little extra pump, and now Williams can't hang on.
Fighting it a little bit in this second quarter, Duke Williams. I mean, I don't count the one where Ronnie Yell put the hit on him.
522.
But a couple others.
522.
Yeah, but he had one go through his hands.
Hey, X flow, X Robin move. Okay? S limbo. All right.
A specific route there for Darrell Walker.
Ice! Hurry, hot!
On the waggle and a quarterback draw for Riley. Straight ahead, first down. Up over the 50-yard line for Mike Riley. Second first down run he's had. 13-yard carry. And Riley has 41 rushing on the day.
Yeah, and the other thing you don't
465, Turbo 84.
About the terminology is there could be dummy calls
565,
mixed in there.
565 with a wide. Gotta go. Snow! Hurry, hot!
First and 10, and that one knocked down. Alden Darby on the corner, intended for Kenny Stafford.
574.
Hear the speaker in the headset of Mike Riley.
Charger Z under. Backs right.
Got two backs in there. They're both to the right side of the formation.
Ice! Hurry, hot!
Second and 10. And the pass dropped again. This time, Darrell Walker can't hold on, and the Eskimos can't take advantage of good field position here in the final minute.
Quarterback goes right over to his receiver and says, "It's all good. Don't worry about that one."
That one caught and stripped before full possession. Tip punt for Hugh O'Neill. Not deep. Jackson from his 15. Trying to get outside. And tight ropes down the sidelines, but they do rule him out at the 23-yard line.
Tease Jackson's been close on a couple of these returns.
Argos just with one big return so far this season, but you're right, you get the feeling that at any time 30 can break one. Although last week just 25 yards on punt returns for the Argos. Jason Moss liked his special teams work.
Whip to weak left. 12. Wide Robin, W drive block on one. Ready? Let's go!
We'll see what the Argos can do with 42 seconds on the clock.
Right easily hot!
Can they get into field goal range?
Nope, didn't get it snapped. You heard Franklin at the end say, we gotta go.
Before the snap, timeout, Toronto.
He was looking at the 20-second clock.
Hey, 5R.
Saw that running down, tried to get it done and couldn't, so they'll call the timeout.
Coach saves the penalty with the timeout. I guess the beauty for James Franklin is he's a guy that has had the proper time to steep to learn the craft here. 3 years of being an understudy. And looks like he's ready for the next step, doesn't he? Throwing here for Noel and can't make the catch, but he was in a real battle there with Maurice McKnight, and flags fly.
That was the deep judge, so he's looking at pass interference offensively or defensively.
Edmonton, 40. It's going to be first down at the spot of the penalty.
Completion or two away from field goal range now.
We got go right, Yak. 75, or 75.
The intended receiver. He's not covered. That was McKnight down at the bottom.
Franklin in trouble, and he is dropped. Almondo Sewell has his first sack of 2018. Five-time All-CFL defensive tackle, had 7 sacks last year. Chalks up his first of a new season.
Takes a step to his left. He's working on Tyler Holmes, and just a strong swim move. The right arm on the outside of the pad to Holmes, and he gets there. First sack of the year for Armando Sewell.
Loss of 8. Franklin in trouble again, and he is dropped again. Back-to-back sacks. And Alex Bazzi, former BC Lion, now has his first of the year.
Well, yeah, but Nick Ushers gets the assist here, Chris, because Ushers coming off the edge here, and he's going to flush the quarterback in James Franklin up into the hands and arms of Alex Bazzi. Without that outside pressure, Franklin can stay back there and throw from that spot. Alex Bazzi knows it. He's going to congratulate the interior guys, and Usher off the edge.
Good series for the Eskimo defensive line. Zeros on the clock. Pepper kicking to Robinson. Pepper could have taken a knee. Doesn't matter because Robinson contained. Any flags? There is one flag, a holding call.
I love you, August. I love you, baby.
It is declined, and we are done. So halftime, both offenses move the football, but the defenses limited the damage. 8-3 the score. Edmonton leads. Here's Rod Smith.
Thank you, CC. Back with the panel, Davis Sanchez with Matt Dunnigan and Milt Stiegel. A hard-hitting first half of football, wasn't it? A lot of those hits taken by Mike Riley. Yeah. It sounds even worse when he's wearing the live mic, some of the pops that he's taken, but a lot of it by choice running the football. Here's Farhan Lalji with Mike Riley.
Mike, a lot of drops late in that second half. Is the weather starting to have a bit of an effect on the game?
I mean, the conditions are wet for sure. The ball's slick. It's kind of hard to get a grip to throw. I'm sure it's hard to catch it, but that's part of football. We play this game outside. They're dealing with the elements too. Whichever team can not make it be a distraction is going to come away with this win.
You took a big hit midway through that second quarter, and you came right out of that and engineered your one touchdown drive. What is it about you that lets you play your best after you get knocked around a bit?
No, I mean, it's a physical game, and that's just how it goes. So it makes your intensity level rise. That's why I love this game. But we got a lot of football left to play. Our defense is playing with great intensity. We got to match it offensively in the second half.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, thank you.
That touchdown pass, Jordan Robinson taking it in, 30 yards on that. Argos have had a couple of big defensive plays. Defensive game, but Toronto trailing it 8-3. Second half coming up Friday Night Football here on TSN.
9-3 Eskimos lead. He's with James Franklin.
James, I'll ask you the same thing I asked Mike Riley late in the second half, second quarter, a lot of drop balls. How big of an effect is the weather having?
Definitely has some effect to it. I think sometimes it can get to you mentally as well, throwing, catching, running the ball, but hopefully we can come out this half and throw some better balls and catch all of them too.
First drive, you were able to lead the team to points, so what did they do differently after that?
Not too much. I mean, they've been playing really good defense. There were some things open. We took advantage of them, and they're covering pretty well. So I think they kind of pinned their ears back a little bit and made it a little bit tougher for me.
Thanks for this.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Started 8 for 9, but just 2 for 8 after that, and 10 for 17 in the first half.
Yeah, I would say 4 of those were drops, though, when it comes to James Franklin and his receiving core. 125 yards passing in the first quarter for Franklin, just 31 in the second.
And we start the second half in a downpour. Ball on the turf. And on the bounce, Martese Jackson is escorted out of bounds.
Yeah, you get a one-possession game starting the second half. Both quarterbacks talked about the conditions and the mental aspect that it sometimes can get to you mentally. You got to block it out, not think about it, concentrate on the football a little bit longer.
We got quads right, Ray, X tight, 45 George, W money, deep prick, on one, ready? Right, Ray, X tight, 45 George, W money, deep prick, on one, ready? X tight, 45 George money, W prick, 45 George.
S.J. Green, James Wilder Jr., 3 catches in the first half. And the handoff to Wilder off the left side, and nothing doing again. Haven't been able to establish the ground game tonight.
No, hasn't had the game that he had a week ago, and that's his 10th touch tonight.
Hey, here we go. We got spread right, 54, S option, R Robin, W ox on the yellow, ready? Yellow.
24 touches last week.
Yellow, yellow. Hurry, high, high.
Second and 11. G.C. Sherritt isolated against Wilder, who makes the catch. And Sherritt's going to prevent him from getting to the first down. So Wilder with the step, but the Eskimos defense rallied to prevent the first down.
Sherritt jumps him. He reads this play and he jumps James Wilder, but the touch from James Franklin to just teardrop this over the shoulder of James Wilder gets it to him. You see how he got caught in the trail position because he jumped up to the line of scrimmage, almost like he was caught in the middle of a disguise there. But he did rally to make sure he held Wilder short.
Third consecutive 2-and-out. They fake it, so it is not a 2-and-out. They get a first down on the direct snap to Simon Gingras-Gagnon. And the drive will continue for the Argonauts.
Nice place on the field to call it. Caught Edmonton sleeping on that one, and Kevin Ivan, special teams coordinator for the Toronto Argonauts, pulls off a great play and great timing on the play. One of those personal protectors. Gagnon takes this, a 10-yard gain. They only needed 4 or 5.
Well, the offense back onto the field. First down close to the Toronto 49. 3 receivers to the boundary. They hand it off, and to the wide side comes Martese Jackson, and he gets hauled down after maybe a couple. Sherritt there again.
Jackson, the ball carrier, number
5 R, 5 receivers.
Here we go. We got spread left whack. 55, White Hoosiers clear. S flat, W car on one, ready?
Mike Benavides, defense coordinator.
Boy, he's done a nice job shoring up this defense that's been riddled with injuries. Over the middle, S.J. Green, another catch. A big first down. And S.J. Green continues to climb the all-time list already in this game. He has passed Bobby Taylor and D.K. Smith, and now with that catch. He goes by Stephon Jones on the all-time list.
One of the things I love about the poise and composure of James Franklin is how he looks off receivers. He'll look off to the opposite direction and then go back to S.J. Green. On that play, he did it. That's something you expect from guys like Ricky Ray and have been around for a long time.
44 are ugly on the ground.
Now this is an issue. J.C. Sherrod on the limp. 8 tackles last week. Sherrod was 6 already in this game, but in some difficulty.
Hey, it's going to be 44 are ugly.
I'll take a look and see if we can see where he was injured.
Hey, it's going to be 44 are ugly.
Here he comes from. He was in chase there.
Armonte Edwards with the block.
It looked like that might be a Charlie horse. Armonte Edwards sort of ran into him. It almost looked like it wasn't necessarily a block, that they just collided and his knee went into the thigh of Sherrod. He's trying to walk it off now.
Hey, Brown!
So S.J. Green now in the top 40 all-time receivers. 38th and climbing for the Argos, who are threatening here. The fly sweep to the outside again, as he is taken down by the corner, Maurice McKnight.
He can't, but still the play calling designed to set up more interior runs to James Wilder. These kind of runs make the defensive line for Edmonton widen out a little bit more to set up tackle-to-tackle runs for big number 32.
75, Y off, W car, back left, on one, ready?
Wilder's had 10 touches on the night, and again, no J.C. Sherrod in. Corey Jones at middle linebacker. Franklin to the outside. Armonte Edwards the catch, and a first down. 9.
Franklin taking it. Come out of the locker room at halftime, down in the score.
Indy Bird.
Get that first drive, a nice throw.
Edwards, the Eskimos have not surrendered a quarter point in the last 2. It's away, and he's going to throw, and that one. I talked about maybe.
The thought processes of him looking like Warren Moon, because I got to watch Warren my first year, guys, and when he threw the football, it's like it wasn't even spinning. It was just like perfect. And he's throwing perfect balls.
You keep
like
saying
that.
great ball when it comes. It's coming out of his hand.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, it's just
they look catchable.
For sometimes you see Mike Riley on the other hand, he's got a different motion. He's a pusher, right? He drops his elbow here and he pushes the ball. He's strong at 6'3", 230 pounds. He can afford to do that. James Franklin, he's just as big, but he's got his higher release and throws a real pretty ball. Riley's struggling with balls that are coming out earlier in the ball game. You saw him on the run, Mike Riley, and he went to throw the ball and hit the DB in his shin. I mean, he's having troubles in the ring. Whereas this kid,
he's looking
looks
good.
money.
And it's good to see him and SJ forming a relationship.
You see that?
Yeah, because early on, those first few games, SJ wasn't involved. But now he's involved. That's big for this team. That's
that fake punt right there might do it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try to reconnect with Edmonton right now with the Eskimos up by 5. Stick around here on Friday Night Football.
2018 FIFA World Cup comes to an end Sunday. Final match for the World Championship. France goes head-to-head with Croatia. A battle to hoist the World Cup trophy. Coverage begins at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, across the TSN network and on CTV.
Who you got?
I like the underdog story. A country of just over 4 million.
Well, then I guess
I beat my guys from England, so
I guess I'm taking France in. Is that how this is going to work?
I knew you'd like the favorite. Becker hooks that badly. A tough miss for 1 point, and it's 8-4. Mike Riley leads the offense back. Lead is 4 after that pepper miss. Producer Chris Edwards has asked me to apologize. I'm not sure if it's for picking Croatia or the fact we had some small technical difficulties in that last sequence there, the weather related. We think we've got all the bugs out, and JC Sherritt working on that bike, trying to get any bugs out so he can get back in the game.
Yeah, he's looking okay as he's riding that stationary. It looks like he'll be back next series.
Oil!
Missed field goal. Edmonton starts at their 35. CJ Gable, nothing doing.
It's an important drive for the Argo defense here. If Riley, who's been able to get out of these holes, and when he's had a penalty or a loss on first down, he's been able to convert in that first half. If they go down and score here, kind of take the will and the fight out of the Argos.
65 with a wide.
They missed a field goal. They go down 2 possessions.
Go ahead,
if Riley can execute here on 2nd and long.
Ice! Hurry, hot!
But in 2nd and long all night, but able to convert for the most part, and they do again. There's Duke Williams, the 11th time he has been targeted in this game, and he has his 6th catch.
See what he does at the end of it, though. When he's at the end of this one here on this curl route, he's going to concentrate for a split second longer. Watch this. Here's the curl. Now he's dropped a couple due to the weather, so he waits longer, lets it get right in that breadbasket, and holds on an extra second. Here we go.
Snow!
15 and a first down. Up to 90 yards for Williams in the game. Here comes pressure. The ball high. Brought down by Brian Mitchell, and he survived contact from Alden Darby.
Nice catch, B. Mitch. Good catch.
Well, that's a great catch in these conditions. Tough
Give it
throw
to me
for
again.
Riley, too, to muscle it out there.
Here we go. 540 bone, 540 bone, 540 bone, 540 bone. Bone Willie, bone Willie, bone Willie, bone Willie. 40, got to get 2 yards. Ice! Hurry, hot!
2nd and 2. Gable.
Good job, CJ.
Bounced off first contact.
Hey, hell of a run, baby.
And makes sure he gets the first down.
Love the reminder from Mike Riley right there. You see, you can hear the sense of urgency in Riley's voice in this drive. He knows the importance of it as well. But to remind CJ Gable,
364,
hey, we just need 2. We need 2 yards here.
364 with a wide, good run.
Watch, he make sure by getting another yard or 2.
There we go. Ice!
Jermaine Gable, first contact, 1st and 10. And Calvin McCarty again.
Hey, Darrell.
TJ Heath there defensively.
Darrell, convert that if he's low. Convert that, okay?
Little adjustment, reminder to Darrell Walker. But, you know, what I mean by saying to CJ Gable, we only need 2. Sometimes we see a back jump in the hole and try to make a move to make a bigger play.
564.
And Riley was, in that case, just saying to him, hey, we need 2 here.
64 with a
get downhill. Okay? That's exactly what Gable did.
McCarty, the 7th different receiver.
Here we go.
Riley tonight.
Snow! Hurry, hot!
Here comes pressure, and it's batted away. Heat was on from the Argos, who send the blitz and get the knockdown and get the Eskimo offense off the field.
Yeah, I didn't see who got their hands on it.
Is that Jonathan Dowling, a newcomer in the defense, number 27? Well, that offense is going to stay out there on 3rd and 6. This is interesting. It is the newcomer Dowling.
Hey, Beach, tell him. 64.
Interesting.
564.
Decision here.
With a T-check, all right? With a T-check.
3rd and 6.
Sand! Hurry, sit hard!
And the Argos getting pressure again. The pass caught by Duke Williams. Got a first down, and he's over 100 on the night with that catch.
Dowling made the play on first down, but then played way off of Duke Williams on 2nd down.
Hey, 364.
Full blitz.
364.
He had Duke
364
on an
with a
out
wide.
route, making that adjustment. You can see how far off Dowling was.
Fourth consecutive 100-yard game for Williams.
Ice! Hurry, son!
And a slant. Walker's got it.
Yeah.
As he works against Alden Darby.
That catch puts Duke Williams over 100 yards again tonight. That's 4 straight games.
Offsides.
Over 100.
Hey, it'll be second and 3. It'll be second,
and some
first
serious
and 5 or
fantasy
second and 3.
points.
Take it.
I'm guessing he costs a little more, though. Keeps racking up these 100-yard games.
4 times 100 last year. But
we're taking
play
a penalty.
slipped off at the end.
It'll be first and 5 instead of second and 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he could be up there at around 150 too. He's had a couple of drops in that first half, but he has fixed that.
Right?
Come back with some key catches. The biggest that third down conversion.
Hey, Turbo 2. It's Black Goose. Black Goose. 41 brick.
Targeted Williams 13 times tonight. Of Mike Riley's 29 attempts.
Oil! Hurry, son!
5 receivers set. The handoff to Gable. A cutback by Gable. And a first down for C.J. Gable.
You're good. I just seen the ball popped out.
You see Mike Riley rallying. He thought he saw a fumble here. Gives it to Gable, and then he came back in thinking there might have been a fumble.
Goat.
Almost popped loose.
Hey, Red Goat Shack. 96, 2 pullers. 96, 2 pullers.
First trip to the red zone for the Eskimos tonight.
Snow!
After a conversion on 3rd and 6. Walker in the flat. And a good short tackle there made. On the play by Abdul Kenna.
Ronnie Yell was hanging on as well.
Excuse me, it was Yell.
Cal, backs left, all right? Backs left. Here we go. Oil! Hurry, son!
2nd and 5. Riley to throw. End zone. Touchdown. Duke Williams. He's dying.
Hey, you can eat all day, baby, as long as you make plays like that. You know what I'm saying? Good shit, man. Hey, great route, great catch.
Flag in the end zone. I'm not sure if it's for the prop.
It might be for the prop, although it's a towel. He pulled it out of his
we got to see a time.
hand warmer. And Mike Riley straight over to him. He's the trailing receiver, going to run the out, and he's been working that out in this second half a ton. And Riley runs right over and says, hey, you can eat all day if you run routes like that and make that kind of catch.
They're still trying to figure out if that's the call or not. Well, sometimes you rehearse the play and sometimes you rehearse.
The ref's mic is conked out because of the pouring rain.
Well, it looks like he was flagged for the celebration.
Hey, you have 4 games in a row over 100 yards. You can start to plan a dance if you want.
3rd touchdown of the year for Williams. A big drive.
Hey, shout out to the Bears.
He sustained
shout out
it
to
on
my
that 3rd
city,
down
man.
gavel.
Know what it is,
11 plays,
Yeah.
75 yards. They chew up over 6 minutes of the clock. And then they dine out in the Argo end zone. Catches, 116 yards, and a touchdown for Duke Williams, the leading receiver, padding his stats tonight.
Well, he's doing some nice route running, that's for sure, and this was maybe the best. He also had the catch on the 3rd down conversion on this drive. I mentioned at the top of it,
Yo, stop playing. He's different. Shout out to my You know what it is, man. And I mean that. Stop playing. Shout out to the parents, man. You know I'm going to hold it down. Put him on my back and roll.
Is he trying to say that celebration wasn't played?
No shot. You've been working on that one.
Penalty sets the kickoff back. Jackson fields it on a hop across the 35. Here's a better return. Skipping to the 45, and there's going to be a horse collar call against the Eskimos that slowed him up around the 50. A 30-yard return, perhaps extra tacked on. Good field position for James Franklin when we come back. J.C. Sherritt on the sidelines and with an injury update. Let's check in with Farhan.
Guys, they're saying lower body injuries for both J.C. Sherritt and Christoph Malamba-Shimanga, and they're questionable to return. In Sherritt's case, he's doing everything he can to get back out there. He's done stretching multiple times. You saw him get on the bike. He's got a wrap underneath his left leg. He's been massaged out. But every time he tries to run, there's a big-time limp. He's in a lot of pain. He's wincing, and he looks frustrated, but he's not giving in. You can see him still hopping around on the sideline. He's going to do everything he can to get back out there. It is his left thigh, but if he does play, he's going to be slowed for sure.
What's amazing about J.C. Sherritt, he was 1 week away from coming back last year. If the Eskimos had him got to the Grey Cup game, he might have been available 5.5 months after tearing the Achilles. A first down for the Argos. Good field position and inside handoff, and not much there for Martese Jackson after the horse collar tackle call against Chris Edwards on the kick return.
Well, when it comes to James Franklin, go back to his college days.
Run right, flat.
This is familiar territory. Back in Missouri in his big year, his sophomore year in 2011, some big comebacks for him there against top-ranked teams like Texas A&M and Kansas Jayhawks.
There's Franklin over the middle. There's a first down conversion catch, or second down conversion catch, excuse me, to S.J. Green. Deeper into Edmonton territory, but a flag down. And Franklin take a late hit.
William Campbell says to him, yeah, you're
major
still...
foul, roughing the passer. Edmonton, number 97. Will go up half the distance, automatic first down.
That's Gerald Rivers, so after the completion to Green, they take it deeper.
Let's take a look at the late hit, but William Campbell gets the line of the night. It's good that James Franklin got up from that. That's a late hit on the quarterback and a hit to the head, and Campbell says to him, "You're still pretty." Well, thanks, man.
Let's go, Chris. Hey, 76. We go for Chris. Let's go.
They'll look even better if they can cap the drive and get back into this. Down by 11. Visit to the red zone. A crosser here, and it is caught. And that is Rodney Smith, the newcomer, with his first catch in the league. 6'6", out of Florida State, a college teammate of James Wilder Jr. gets 4. And if your name's Rod Smith, you expect production.
He's a big target, big in a different way than our Rod. Big 6'5", 220-pound receiver that runs a 4.51.
Second and 6. That time, and the pass is caught. S.J. Green trying to stretch out to break the plane at the 5. That should be a first down.
Just not affected at all by a monster drive by Mike Riley. Franklin out here just slinging it. Again, he's got the pedigree. He knows how to do this. He did it in college that sophomore year. Can he finish the drive?
99 yards. Wilder straight ahead. And then driven back by Corey Jones in at middle linebacker for J.C. Sherritt.
Well, I like the call from Trestman because you're going with the run game and testing the changes at linebacker for Edmonton down there inside the 5-yard line or inside the 10.
Should be the final play, barring a penalty here in the third quarter.
We got wide, the Kings rush, yeah! 44, Stone George, our dice, you prick!
Second and goal from the 3. Green waggling to the far side. 3 receivers that way. Wilder the other way. James Wilder, touchdown. So a response by the Argos offense after Jason Moss's crew had opened up an 11-point lead.
Yeah, just a huge response. And how about the composure of their quarterback in Franklin, start number 5, got him to the doorstep, and I like the calls. Back-to-back runs for James Wilder from Mark Trestman calling the offense to get Wilder in there and test to see if the backup linebackers can handle the run.
On the right middle, right middle.
Gonna go for 2, 1 for 3 on the season.
Right middle, right middle.
They're actually asking to spot the ball in the right middle. When you decide to go for 2, you can decide where you'd like to put the football. And for this play for Mark Trestman, he wants it in the right middle, so just close to that right hash mark is the design of this play.
54 hot.
That's the ideal spot for it.
Declan Cross had a couple of 2-point convert catches in the Grey Cup, but not in this lineup. And they'll throw it back corner, and Green has got it. And it's 2 more points, and the Argos now within a field goal. So an impressive drive. 6 plays, 46 yards. After the Martese Jackson kick return and subsequent penalty, an answer for the Argos. And we're headed to the fourth quarter. A 3-point game. Well, that was an interesting third quarter. Only 3 possessions. Both teams score majors, and we're in for a good fourth.
Yeah, and that was a great drive. It was kicked off for James Franklin by the return by Martese Jackson with the penalty tacked on. That was about 35 yards worth of field position, plus the celebration penalty by Duke Williams on the kickoff. So that helped, but the composure of James Franklin on that drive, really impressive.
That was just a 46-yard touchdown drive, but an important one. And the Argos staying in the football game here.
Yeah, I thought that 11-play drive by Mike Riley that ended in the Duke Williams touchdown was going to be enough to talk Toronto out of battling back.
Right after a missed field goal when they've been deep and came away with just 1.
Had every reason to kind of fold the tent there, and they certainly did not.
Here's Robinson. Has a touchdown on offense and a return up across the 40.
Skyscraper, starring Dwayne Johnson, in theaters July 13th.
So the plot thickens. Mike Riley at 240 yards, a pair of touchdown
hey, we got
passes.
West trips left. 74. W go for X under S through on one-on-one. Ready? S through. 74.
Oh, W go sounds fun.
You're on T-check,
W could be a deep route here on the W go route.
Snow! Hurry, sit hot.
Taking a look downfield, but trouble. Sheds the tackle to win, but is punished up around the 48.
Well, he's on pace for over 6,000 yards, and if he keeps that pace, it's early for paces at 4 games, but if he can keep that
764.
that pace and that trend, that'll finish second all time.
Eskimo record last year, 5,830 yards. More than Glenn Moon or Ricky Ray ever passed for.
Hurry, hot.
Oh, that's tough.
Low snap, steps up, throws, incomplete. Williams couldn't squeeze that. Ronnie Yell has been working in that secondary tonight.
Snap, just so you know. It wasn't far enough I could get to it, just so you know, though. Keep working, baby. You all right?
Good interchange between Riley and his center, Justin Sorensen. First 2 and out of the night for Edmonton.
Boy, that's outstanding leadership. Just to let him know, but not criticize him, and just say, hey, a little bit low left.
Jackson at the 20. And a cut back. And jitters up to about the 24-yard line. Blair Smith brings him down. See if James Franklin can follow up on that last drive. He's at 227 yards passing tonight. He's almost matched Riley throw for throw, but hasn't passed one into the end zone yet.
Well, J.C. Sherritt's cutting it out.
We got squeeze, quads right.
He's
44,
out there in the middle of that defense
brick, on one, ready?
They've held Wilder to 19 rushing yards so far tonight. Trying to increase that total. First contact made there by Jake Serezna.
Well, when it comes to run stopping, it's, of course, not just the responsibility of the middle linebacker and J.C. Sherritt. I mean, it's really a team thing, and certainly a front seven responsibility. And that time, his D-line helped him up front.
764 Bungie, DNX Henry, wide big fit through, on one, ready?
That Eskimo defense 9th last against the run coming into action tonight.
Hot, ready,
they've held the Argos to 45 rushing yards. Franklin, and a nice catch there by Ralph. Got steamrolled by Blair Smith.
Yeah, just coming out of that first broken tackle. Then he tried to get the number of the truck that hit him right after that.
Nice catch,
nice move. Seen some big, and there's been some talk and some controversy on some fines and things about hits and stuff like that. But if you're worried about the physicality leaving the game, just take a look at that hit.
Robinson across midfield. Great field position for the Eskimos. Mike Riley back to work early fourth quarter, trying to improve a 3-point lead. In the Empire here tonight at Commonwealth Stadium. Green and gold fans enjoyed the halftime performance of Ludacris.
I think that might have been one of the best fan reactions.
And their team up by 3. Riley in trouble. And Cleon Lang gets to the quarterback, and Lang has his 3rd sack of 2018. Pulled it down after looking to his right.
$774. Go backs right, backs right. Here we go.
30 passes from Riley tonight. Half have been intended for Duke Williams. 2nd and long. Trouble again. And throws underneath. Catch is made. Marcus Ball rallies to the football quickly. And it will be 3rd down. C.J. Gable the catch at the 45. Looks like the rain has eased off, and will Hugh O'Neill? Yeah, it will be O'Neill to punt. They will not try a 52-yarder in these conditions.
No, big stop for the Toronto defense. Get the sack from Cleon Lang on 1st down. That gets you in a 2nd and plus yardage for Mike Riley, but they get the stop because Riley was a 1st down away from a field goal attempt, and then it's back up to a touchdown difference to win.
2 straight 2 and outs for a team that. There's a punt by O'Neill that misses the corner, goes to the back of the end zone. It's going to be Rouge for the Eskimos, and it's 16-12.
Put it on the right hand. Right hand.
guys not in the lineup for the Eskimos certainly enjoyed the halftime show.
Well, the entire crowd did. I mean, they were into it. It was like a rock concert. Ludacris got it done. I mean, I'm a country guy, but when it's good, it's good. And that was really good at halftime.
I was a little surprised you were singing along. Declan Cross with the catch, takes it out of bounds.
Crowd loved it here tonight.
So now the Argos are going to try and duplicate what they did last week.
Yeah.
Down in the fourth quarter, they had that big drive, 75 yards for a touchdown on 12 plays. And then after a 2-and-out, they played keep away for the final 2:09. A lot of work to be done to accomplish that. James Wilder straight ahead for a first down. But it's when Wilder shot last week, he had 10 carries, 72 yards in the fourth quarter.
You remember those Martese Jackson wide runs that didn't really produce a whole lot, but did open up the middle a little bit more for James Wilder. Plus, you've got a J.C. Sherrod. Trying to see if he's out there. I don't think he is on this series.
Good about it.
After an overcast night, the sun coming out here. Declan Cross takes the screen and the big fullback out of McMaster across midfield into Edmonton territory at the 52-yard line.
No longer a secret weapon, but I'll tell you what, with Declan Cross, I don't know if there's been a more consistent player. Maybe Calvin McCarty, in a much longer career, but Declan Cross, no matter what you ask him to do, he gets it done. I bet you he's a plus across the board every single game. It might only be 10 or 12 plays, but
had the big touchdown last week. 7th different receiver tonight. Wilder with the spin. But Corey Jones hanging on.
yeah, so it is J.C. Sherrod's off the field. It's Corey Jones back playing in the middle. He's got Blair Smith out there as well.
You admire the game J.C. Sherrod trying to stay in, but you don't want to lose him.
No, yeah, exactly.
For more games.
Why Hoosiers are both return ex-Omaha.
But right now it's a couple of backups for Mike Benavides at that second level with Corey Jones and Blair Smith.
He's trying to go play action and throw right in behind him.
Second and long, 4-man rush. Franklin wide side. S.J. Green the catch. S.J. Green's got a first down. Having his best game of the season. That's 8 catches and S.J. Green over 100.
When you got young linebackers in the game like the Edmonton Eskimos do now, if you go play action, you get them drawn up like this, and then that spot in behind them is where you can throw. Now, they don't do it on this play, but, one thing is to test them in the run game, but they've shown that they're going to get up there and make the tackles on James Wilder. The other is to see if Mike Benavides' young linebackers will jump on play action, pull the ball out if you're James Franklin, and throw it right in behind where they were.
Fake to Wilder. Open his cross, and Declan Cross has another first down. And the Mark Tresman offense is starting to hit on all cylinders.
Well, this time he didn't go over the middle with the football, but he did go play action. Again, it freezes linebackers, the veterans as well, but a guy like J.C. Sherrod isn't going to bite. He can read that play action much quicker because of the reps he's had.
Money Hunter, the tackle.
Come on, guys. Come on. Turnover here. Turnover, baby. Come on.
You know what Jason Moss is looking for? Is it coming? Pressure's coming. Franklin gets away. And a late flag here as he is brought down around the 22-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see because that was, what, a 3 or 4 yard gain.
Toronto, number 54. We'll go back 10 yards. We'll repeat first down.
Oh, Chris Van Zyl called.
No question on that call. He got beat off the snap and then had to rally to come back. That's a
tackle.
Yep.
First down over. 20 yards to go. Catch is made by Green and lunges ahead. He started the night 41st on the all-time list. He's now 37th, and he's also passed one of the great names of,
spread left on the red.
of the past, Tom
Spread left on the
Forzani.
red. Spread left on
10
the red.
catches after the first 3 games of the season. He's got 9 in this game alone. So
Apple.
on James Franklin radar now.
Hey, 5-12. 5-12. Hey.
Second and 11 as they reset.
Little audible there.
Hurry.
5 receivers out. They'll give it to Wilder. And James Wilder's going to get stopped short of the first down at the 21-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go. Do they kick the field goal to get within 1, or do they leave the offense out as they did earlier in this game? And on comes the field goal unit.
Our defense is playing well.
You just got an insight into the decision-making process for Mark Trestman. He said, hey, let's kick the field goal, get it to within a point. Our defense is playing well.
Great job, man.
Pepper missed badly earlier. And that off the upright and in. Well, it's been an adventure, but they get the 3. And it's a 1-point game, 4:15 left. Tough night for Ronnie Pepper, but he gets an Argo bounce. By Infinity continues tomorrow, the ladies' final. It'll be Serena Williams against Angelique Kerber. The action begins at 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on TSN2. Well, we're in for a finish once again here between these two teams. 1-point game. Eskimos have the football at their 35. Cassius Vaughn out of the Argo defense with a shoulder injury. And there's Justin Tuckle, the middle linebacker. Since I was going to mention that although Tuckle, an accomplished player, happens to be the 4th different middle linebacker on the
564, 564,
hasn't played.
564, 564.
And Akeem Jordan
with a wide.
Did play linebacker in the NFL,
64
so
with a wide.
A position unfamiliar to him.
Jonathan Dowling at the back end in the absence of Cassius Vaughn. 2nd and 10. Riley throws, and it's batted down by Darby, intended for Williams, almost a pick 6. And like last week, it's the 3rd 2-and-out for Edmonton here in the 4th quarter.
Well, Trestman mentioned it. He said, you know, our defense is playing well. Let's take the points here, get it to within 1, get the ball back, and Alden Darby makes the play. He knows that Duke Williams has been the #1 target. He waited for that out, which he's been running this entire second half, and jumped it. Almost had it.
Nick Usher a little late to get out here for the punt team. As the rain continues to fall. Line drive to the wide side will skip out without a return at the 33.
Skyscraper, starring Dwayne Johnson, in theaters July 13th.
And so the similarities to last week continue, although this time they're not protecting a lead. Instead of 2:09 like last week, it's 3:08 on the clock.
The ball went out of bounds, so Mark Trestman wanted his options there.
Well, it did skip out of bounds.
Illegally downfield on a kick. Edmonton, number 16, will go up.
Oh, they're just double checking that.
They're going to double check. Jordan Beaulieu is the player that they've identified.
The video official is correcting. There is no foul on the play. It's first down for Toronto.
Okay, so it went out of bounds. Mark Trestman thought he had the option from an illegal coverage. In other words, the interior guys in the line on the punt team cannot cover before the ball is kicked. The video referee went back and looked, decided it wasn't a penalty.
I think that's been a good addition to the way the game is officiated this year.
As long as it doesn't hold it up and get it right, I agree.
There we go. Throws, and he got got his favorite target tonight.
Boy,
10th catch for S.J. Green.
That matches his season total coming in one game.
And they now give the teams the 3-minute warning in for a finish here tonight. 2:50 on the clock. Edmonton clinging to a 1-point lead. As you mentioned when we were away, Suits, it's James Franklin with the football now at a critical time, and Mike Riley just has to watch.
That's what happened last week. He had the ball just over 2 minutes and then just had to kill the clock and did.
Asked Mark Trestman about S.J. Green. He had caught 42% of balls thrown his way until tonight. Tonight, 10 of 13, that's 77%. Out of the backfield, Wilder can't make that catch with Corey Jones tracking him. Be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, big down. That had to be frustrating for Riley last week with the decision made.
Now we've got another potential decision. Do the Argos play 3-down football here if they're unsuccessful? Or do they
I think they will. I think Mark Trestman's respect for Mike Riley and his ability to grind it out if they don't get it here.
Big play, 2nd and 10. Pressure on, and Green didn't see it coming, and it sails incomplete. Man, they will send the punt team out with over 2.5 minutes left.
Well, let's take a look at Mark Trestman. He's the one receiver, and he's got press coverage from Aaron Grimes. They've been trying to match that up. Is there any... I think that's good coverage. I was going to ask and see if there was any contact early. And no gamble.
Pepper's boot skips into the hand of Robinson. 43-yard punt brought back to the 35.
You know, it's interesting because, you know, you think with Mike Riley coming out and the respect that Trestman would have that he might think about gambling on 3rd down. But having said that, we did hear, because we heard his mic say his defense is playing well. So feeling like your defense is playing well, just came off a 2-and-out, put him out there. See if you get the ball back.
3 2-and-outs in this 4th quarter.
Huddle. Here we go.
For a lot of what?
We got West Trips Right Gang, 40 hack, Y smoke on 1-on-1. Ready?
Oh, we can do that.
40 hack. Here we go. Ice! Hurry, hot!
C.J. Gable, 1st down. Straight ahead, yards after contact and a 1st down run. Well, the message all week long has been finish in Edmonton, and now the Eskimos trying to get that done.
And now the script has switched. It's Mike Riley trying to kill the last 2 minutes, getting C.J. Gable involved, just like Franklin did last week, getting James Wilder.
541 Bertha Willie. 541 Bertha Willie.
Now he's got the game in his hands.
541 Bertha Willie. 41 Brick Willie.
Eskimos had just only 23 yards in the 4th quarter until that 14-yard C.J. Gable.
Hurry, hot!
Back to Gable. Sidesteps the first man. And is tripped up at midfield. 5 yards for Gable. And now Mark Trestman needs that defense he was counting on.
Right here.
What was the coverage on the Hoosiers?
He's talking about the next time Franklin gets the ball and thinking a couple of plays ahead, but he needs to stop right now on this 2nd down. Do they send pressure?
Here we go. Ice! Hurry, hot!
Here they come.
Gets it away quickly. Darrell Walker's got it. Let's see where forward progress is.
Great job, D-Walk.
Looked like 1st down.
Great job, D-Walk. Nice look.
Argos come with pressure. They're going to send full blitz, so Riley's got to get it out of there. He knows he can't block them all, and he expects Darrell Walker to run right to that 1st down marker before he makes his break exactly where 87 was.
Black Goat Shack. 97 goat, 2 pullers. This is give no matter what, so do something, all right?
1st down's dead even now.
Here we go. Oil!
Back in the hands of Gable. And Gable got away. Getting yards after first contact, but I think he's been shaken up here, and even the Argos are calling for some attention from the Eskimo bench. And this unfortunately looks serious.
Well, it looked like on the original tackle that it looked fine. Let's see, there's the tackle. That was a little bit of head-to-head there, and I think he was affected on that first hit, but you see Dylan Wynn come in.
Major foul, spearing, Toronto, number 98. It's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, I think Davis's tackle here was fine. I mean, it was with the face mask first, the front of the helmet. It was helmet-to-helmet contact, but that's clearly a penalty from Dylan Wynn.
Okay, come on now.
And Dylan Wynn will be
number 8, please.
Hearing from the commissioner.
Oh, no question. Now, he doesn't know when and I'm not giving him an out here, he doesn't know that C.J. Gable has having issues after the hit from Davis. Troy Davis's hit was clean and fine on the tackle. Their helmets did collide, but I didn't see a penalty there. But there was clearly one from Dylan Wynn, and you're right, there'll be some supplemental discipline here, I'm sure. And just hope that Gable's okay. That's the problem. The problem here is that it looks like Gable might be out on his way down. I mean, he may have been knocked unconscious there by Davis, and that way couldn't protect himself from the late hit from Wynn.
Just back to the Davis contact. Was that in any way similar to the play that had Tyrell Sutton fined when the running back might be as responsible for the head contact as the defender? I mean, every play's different. I just wonder if people are thinking, well, Troy Davis should get called as well.
Well, the contact with the helmet is going to continue. It's the crown of the helmet and the top of the helmet. What the league is trying to do is eliminate players from whether you're a tackler or a ball carrier, from dropping your chin down to your chest, launching yourself and hitting with the crown or the top of your helmet. And when you do that, those are the dangerous hits they're trying to get out. But if you're hitting with that face mask or that front part of the helmet right up here, then you're okay, even if the helmets collide in a tackle like that from Troy Davis on C.J. Gable. Now, unfortunately, Gable, it looked like, was concussed by the hit, went down almost limp, and then the late hit after. And clearly, the second hit is a penalty. And when you go back to Tyrell Sutton's hit, that's a borderline one that is really changing sort of how the game is being played. But that ship has sailed. I mean, the player safety issue is real, and the commissioner is working hard to make it safer for the players. And then that will trickle down to amateur football as well. It's good to see him up and going now. He'll be done for the day, and they're going to take him in for the protocol. And
he's key on this drive. 10 carries, 51 yards.
Hard and fast and physical. Every play. Let's go to work. Let's go.
And Mark Trestman's crew can't let up now, even after that break.
Well, and he wanted to. When things like that happen and there's a player down, both teams are affected by that, and in a way that they're trying to support the injured player. And it can sort of get you playing a little softer. And Mark Trestman just reminded the guys, hey, it's good Gable's up. He's okay. But let's play hard and physical. Still wants to get the stop and get the ball back.
Again, the Eskimos with the lead and almost.
We got Kings. Here we go. We got Kings right 40, Y Bone, W Arc, Z Smoke on one-on-one. Ready?
And they're the ones playing keep away
40,
like
40,
the Argonauts
40,
did with
40.
the lead last week.
Here we go.
Does Riley throw here because he doesn't have Gable in the backfield?
Robinson's in. They're going to hand it off to Robinson. And Robinson.
Inside, stay there.
Well, that'll stop the clock, and he didn't want to do that.
Riley was yelling. He was yelling at Jordan Robinson to stay in bounds while he was running. And then says flush it to him.
So the Eskimos go over 100 yards rushing.
570.
Puts them in the win column.
Batman, we'll figure it out.
But the clock has stopped.
Hey,
And
Batman,
now can the Argos get a
go
stop?
drive. Backs left. Snow! Hurry, son!
Riley throws. Back out by Williams. And he does make the catch.
And that should do it.
9th catch of the night for Duke Williams.
Mike Riley did not want to try a run and give Franklin any time, even if they kick a field goal on that 2nd and 5.
Stay in bounds, protect the football.
Throws it for the first.
Clutch catch by Williams.
Here we go.
The league's leading receivers had another big night.
Oil! Hurry, son!
Robinson stumbles. Gets about a yard.
You good, man?
It's out of the Argos' hands now.
Hey, you good or no?
Yeah, I'm good.
I got you.
Timeout, Toronto.
Argos stopped the clock, but Edmonton has flipped the script here at home, doing to Toronto what the Argos did to the Eskimos last week.
Huddle up. Play 20. Here we go. Get in the huddle. 22.
We missed one and we went for it and didn't go. Here we go.
Fixes there. Yep. All right, we got quads left, short rip. 26 goat S hack Z Smoke on one-on-one. Ready? Gotta go.
Where you want?
You're hacking the left side edge, all right? Left side edge, you're hacking the defensive end. Ice!
The new running back.
Ice! Hurry, tonight!
Just got it off. Riley keeps. How about Mike Riley? And that will do it. $55 rushing yards for Riley. And those the most valuable pieces of real estate tonight.
You need. Justin, I'm in the shotgun 3 yards behind you. Get on the ball. Justin, I'm in the shotgun at 3 yards. Ice. Hurry, sit hot.
Victory formation, a knee from Riley on the Edmonton Eskimos.
Out there, man.
And posted the victory.
I just don't like seeing what I got down. Right? Hey, good game, man.
Hard fought back-to-back between two very closely matched teams.
I've seen you get twisted up at the bottom, man.
Jason Moss's Eskimos go to 3-2.
Hey, Jay.
Trestman's team now
Is he going to be okay?
is 1-3.
Hey. I seen that move you asked Mike. I was like, he going to be too slow to do shit. That last one down there. Keep working.
Well, the leading man.
Good game, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey.
And the understudy.
Hey, always good to see you, man. All right, hey, good luck the rest of the season, man, brother.
Hey, we're not playing on them, but just quick questions like.
He's on my eyes. Brought to you by St. Louis Blues. Time of possession.
You guys, man. Like last week, it's a field thing, man. I'm too old to stand in there and take too many things, so I try to get them out. Yeah, no worries, man. Yep. Hey, good to see you, man.
Time for the Nissan Titan Player of the Game, brought to you by the Nissan Titan, the official vehicle of the Canadian Football League.
Well, he made 9 catches. They added up to 123 yards, and it's his fourth. For receivers, it was a bit of a tough night because it poured rain all night long. So, yes, it's tough to throw in the rain, but that much tougher to catch it. And Duke Williams is our player of the game. Honorable mention to S.J. Green for the Toronto Argonauts.
S.J. Green, 10 catches, 131 yards. Hard-fought night here in tough conditions. Reminder, we'll be at BC Place tomorrow. Travis Lulay will against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Here tonight, defense was stout. A one-point game, and the Eskimos prevail 16-15. So long from Commonwealth. Sports Center is now